Hey guys, I am Jacqueline MUA and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will be doing a blue cut crease and I will be using my Morphe Artistry palette, and I can't wait for you guys to see how this turns out. I've never done this look before, so I am curious to see what it will look like at the end. If you want to see what the final look is, please keep watching. Anyways, I'm going to get right onto this video. So here we go. Already done my entire face, like you can tell. Eyebrows, foundation, bronze, concealer, everything. For my eyes, I will be using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Peach, and I really love this concealer because it does not crease on my eyelids or does it stay patchy. So I'm actually going in with this fluffy, somewhat bigger brush to blend this out. Setting powder has actually been setting on my jawline for a few minutes now, so I'm going to go in with my blender and I damped it up a little bit, and I'm just going to pat it away. I don't really like to use a brush when I wipe it off because I just feel like it leaves streaks and I don't like that. Okay. I have done that. Now I will be using just two colors and concealer for this. So I'm going in with this beautiful blue shade right here. And I'm just going to blend it all over my eyelid. I will be using my Morphe 513 brush, and I'm just going to gently tap this onto my eyelid. You want to pack it on real good in there before you start blending out. For some reason, one eye always wants to turn better than the other one, and that is completely fine. There is no wrong or right way to do makeup. I feel like makeup is really just art and being creative, and some things that I do does not work for other people. Some things other people do does not work for me. Therefore, I like to work around what is best for my face, my eyes, my lips, and so on. So some people actually feel very discouraged about how their makeup turns out, but believe me, practice makes perfect, and I know it's so cliche to say, but it really is the truth. I could not do this like a year ago, but I do practice a lot, so you just gotta be patient and believe in yourself. And so now I'm actually going to start blending it out, and I am using the Morphe M514, and it is clean, dry, and I will not put any product on it. I'm just going to blend it out like this, and I am just gently doing circular motions. And I just go like back, like around and back, around and back. So I go up and then I go back. I think the part that takes the longest is pretty much blending. That is what takes up the most time. But that is pretty much the most important step of your eyeshadow look. So I have finished blending that out. I'm actually going to go in back with my Morphe M513 and just reapplying some of that blue on the lid. And I'm just going to pack it on again until I feel satisfied. Blend it out. I am fully satisfied with how this looks so far, so I'm just gonna do this one real quick off camera and I will be right back. I finished this eye, and so I'm now going to go in with my concealer and cut the crease, and I am going to be using the Tarte Shape Concealer, and I'm just using a very flat brush, and this is a MAC brush. I don't know what number it is because I've used it so much that it's worn out. So I am going to put the concealer on the back of my hand like this and then go in with my brush. I know you've seen this a lot, but if you haven't, to cut your crease, sometimes you wonder how high you need to go. If you just apply your concealer right here and then look up, it'll create that line for you. Okay, so this is as far as I wanted to go, and this is as bright as I wanted to go. I am now going to go in with the first brush that I used for the blue and apply it right here so we can blend out where the concealer stopped. I'm just gently tapping the brush on my lid. You can't really see where the concealer ends. It kind of just creates an ombre looking color, which I really love. Now I'm going in with my Morphe brush that I used to blend the blue out, and I'm going to not apply any color or anything. I'm just going to blend these harsh lines away. Use one more shade, which is this very white shimmery color, and it is very pretty. Go in with my Morphe M421, and it's a very small flat brush. It can be used for concealer, but I like to use it for this, and I am going to just stamp it up a little bit. And this is just some rose water, and pick up some of that eyeshadow pigment. Brush, I'm just going to tap in some more blue so we don't lose any of those colors. Brush, I will blend these harsh lines out. I'm going to go with a clean concealer brush, which I will be using this Wet n Wild flat brush, and just using foundation. And I'm using the same foundation that I use for my entire face, which is the Wet n Wild foundation, and this is in the shade bronze beige. Just clean it up with as high as I want. And I go in with my flat brush and I blend it out. Okay, and now I go in with my Morphe sponge and just make sure I blend it even more. I'm going to set that foundation with some of the Collab setting powder, and this is in the shade Ivory. Set that. The True Beauty Wispy Lashes, and I actually found these at Target or Walmart. They come like this many and they were like $9, so this is great. They're very wispy, they are pretty long, and if I'm doing like a bold makeup, I don't want tiny itty bitty lashes that look very natural because I want to be extra. So I will be using these lashes today, and first I'm going to apply some mascara, and if you follow me on Instagram, you see that I always wear the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise, and it is just my favorite. I love it so much. To apply my eyelashes is I really like to focus on the middle part first and then the ends. And do this eye off camera, and I will be back to finish the rest of the look. Hey guys, okay, so I am back and I finished this look. I finished this eye, applied the eyelash, and I also put some powder under here so I can remove all the fallout. I don't really have a lot, but I find it easier to put some like loose powder right here, and then like now to finish off the look, I am going to go in with a very small brush, and this is the Y22 by Morphe, and I'm going to pick up that same blue that I've been wearing all over my eyelid and just apply it really close to my waterline. Slightly bigger brush, like the Y18. It's fluffy but not too big. I like to go back and just blend it out. Alrighty, so I'm now going in with my mascara again and just doing the bottom lashes. Now to finish this off, I'm going to use my one and only Wet n Wild Give Me Mocha. I know you guys are probably tired of seeing me wear this, but it's my favorite. I absolutely love it and I can't put it down. My highlighter, I will be using the Revolution highlighter, and this is in the Shimmer Brick Radiant, and I will be using the top two shades right here, and I've already sprayed some rose water on my highlight brush, and I use the Y14. It's absolutely wonderful for my highlight. I am going to finish and set my face with the Urban Decay, and it looks like this. The final look, and I am really proud how it turned out. I had never done anything like this before, so it was my first time, especially on camera. And I will see you on my next video. Bye!